am Cookie, and if I fall asleep during this, just poke the screen with a stick. 3 players, ready for action, lock and load. Let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. Actor Eddie Murphy released a dance song in 1982 titled Boogie in Blank. Now, use your device to enter a bluff that you think will fool the other players into thinking it's true. If you get stuck, for half the points you can use the Lie For Me button and get a suggestion. Do it now! Okay, there are your choices. Find the truth and enter it on your device by touching the answer you want. Okay, what did everyone pick? Well, don't you feel foolish. And we're done. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. Coca-Cola once commissioned a video game from Atari called Pepsi Blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't. Okay, here are your choices. All right, who picked what? You all got it. Impressive. And that means some of these didn't get picked. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. It's time for a road trip. When in Port Vila, Vanuatu, be sure to check out their post office, which is unusual because it is blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the Lie For Me button if you can't think of something. All right, where's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. unlike American post offices that are just metaphorically underwater. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. Now it's round 2, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. According to a 2010 study, one child in the U.S. was injured every 46 minutes by a blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you... Okay, which one's the truth? Alright, let's see what everybody picked. And nobody picked the other lies up there. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. On the northwest tower of the Washington National Cathedral, there hangs a gargoyle made to resemble blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, let's take a look. And we're done. Time to pick a category. Well, we ain't waiting forever. Okay, here's the question. The real name of the internet's famous grumpy cat is blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't... Okay, which one's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. Thank you, WikiLeaks. And the rest of the board goes unselected. time for the final fibbage. Just one final question, and it's worth triple. Good luck. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Strange brand name for the cigarettes sold by the Enlightened Tobacco Company in the 1990s. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here are your choices. All right, who picked what? And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked.
Okay, we're set.
Okay, Cookie, we think we have the scorpion problem under control.
Finally, I can put my shoes back on. Oh my God!
Well, that's the thing. There was gluten in all of the donuts I brought in this morning. So if she's so allergic to it, why isn't she dead now?
Marcus to set. Marcus, you are 17 minutes late for your call. Marcus to set.
Is anyone here like a throbbing? That's the best way I can describe it. Just like a throbbing sound. Like a deep throbbing.
Hi, I'm John Taylor, and starting today, get a free suit at John Taylor's Suit Emporium.
Wow, how do I get a free suit?
Just buy 2 suits and get a free suit upon purchase of your 3rd suit.
So I buy 3 suits and I get 1 free?
Yes, purchase that 3rd suit, and one of your previously purchased suits becomes free.
So I buy 2 suits, purchase 1 more suit, and then my first suit is free?
No, the 3rd suit is free, and the first 2 suits are full price, but buy 1 more suit and it's free.
But I'm paying for 3 suits.
And come in between 2 and 4 and get 50% off a 4th suit once you purchase your 5th and 7th suits, 2 of which are free.
So I buy 7 suits?
No, you pay for the 1st, 2nd, 5th, and 7th suits.
And the 4th is half off?
Only after the 6th suit, which can't be the same as the 1st or 3rd and must be of equal or lesser value to your 9th suit.
So I come in at $245, buy 2 suits, and get a 3rd free after taking half off a 4th once I've selected a 5th and 6th, which can't match my 1st and 3rd, none of which can be more than my 9th suit?
Exactly. That's why we call it the purchase 2 plus a 4th half off, 5th, 7th, select a 6th, that's a 3rd less than the 9th free suit extravaganza. Start saving today!
Hi, I'm Kyle Pepper, and ever since I was a little boy, I wanted to be a professional baseball.
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. And hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious. Okay, just kidding. There will be farts and stuff. Okay, you three, no joking around. This is serious trivia business. Everybody's got their screws. If you think an opponent doesn't know the answer, hit your screw button and you'll force them to answer immediately. If they miss it, you win big. And our wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
the San Francisco Otter Choir. Free concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash. And right this way.
Get ready, time for question 1.
Let's begin with Bootyful. Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%, 40%, 80%, or 100%? Players 1, 2, and 3. Kim Kardashian's brain, and everybody else's brain for that matter, is made up of about 80% water. But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
Take a stab at. His acting is alright. So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance? Well, if Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The McCona Dark Ages, the McCona Industrial Age, the McCona Middle Ages, or the McCona Enlightenment Age? Player 2, watch. Player 2. Player 1. All wrong. Player 3. The Renaissance first occurred in Italy in the late 14th century, immediately following the Middle Ages. So the McConaissance would follow the McCona Middle Ages. Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures also need to put on a damn shirt.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Next, brought to you by the letter U, Unibrow.
It's the put the choices into order and buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you. Arrange these Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows. Bert, Ernie, the Count. Ernie, Bert, the Count. Bert, Ernie, the Count. The Count, Bert, Ernie, or Ernie, the Count, Bert. Player 1, watch the time. Player 2? Nuh-uh. Now pay attention. Ernie has no eyebrows at all, Bert has one long single eyebrow, and the Count has two eyebrows! And yet, none of them have ever blinked. Coming up next, Duck, Duck, Swan. Say the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot? Siegfried, Benno, Von Rothbart, or Odette? Player 2. Player 3. Cue the swan song. Player 1. Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan, so the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead. Especially if they find out she once fooled around with a lady swan in college.
5 fingers.
Open wide for The man in the backwards yellow hat. And it's a dis or dat. Player 2. Don't say I never gave you anything. Play this dis or dat and try to improve your score. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one you tell me if it's an alleged antic by pop star Justin Bieber, or an antic by the classic children's book character Curious George. If it's Justin Bieber, press the square button. If it's Curious George, press the circle button. The rest of you ought to pay attention. Make your selections before Player 2, because if Player 2 gets it wrong, everyone who got it right will split the winnings. Okay, let's move. Peed in a mop bucket. Broke his leg falling from a... Arrested for... At the house. Got high on ether. Fed a bugle to an ostrich. Ew, baby, 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 ew. I think we can all agree that it's time for that little bastard to get deported. And then it's your turn, Bieber. Let's say so long to round 1. And Player 1 is ahead. But there's more trivia to come. Don't forget, in round 2, all the cash is doubled. And hint, hint, keep an eye out for the wrong answer of the game. It's still out there. Okay then, here we go. Coming up, Dumber and Dumberer 2. So, there's Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumberer, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. Makes perfect sense. Now, going back a few decades, there was The Odd Couple and The Odd Couple 2. So, if another remake of The Odd Couple used the superlative adjective, it would be called The Blank Couple. Odd, odder, oddest, or odderest. Player 2, do something! Player 2, what a pity. Player 3, odd is the adjective, odder is the comparative adjective, and oddest is the superlative adjective. But of course, everyone who made the original Odd Couple movies is dead, which means it's the perfect time for Rob Schneider to swoop in and revitalize the franchise. Player 1, no, but speaking of otter, get it? You just won the greatest hits of the San Francisco Otter Choir. Hailed as one of the top 3 otter choirs in the world, the San Francisco Otter Choir will astound you with their covers of Little Red Corvette and The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. This wrong answer of the game has earned you a sweet 8,000 clams. Well done.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Say hello to Let It Go, Let It Go, Let It Go. At which temperature would Olaf from the movie Frozen melt and die? 30 degrees Kelvin, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, or 30 degrees Rankine? He's a snowman. Player 2, watch the time. Player 2, let this be a lesson to you. Player 1, you may not know how temperatures work. Player 3, 30 degrees is below freezing in Fahrenheit and insanely below freezing in Kelvin and Rankine. But it's pretty balmy in Celsius, about the equivalent of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And I know, blah blah blah, he can magically be saved, but I'm talking about what would happen in the real world to a talking snowman.
Follow me down to the sea.
Here's a good one. Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
first spotted in 1879? Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Players 1, 2, and 3. That answer has a hole in it. Were you thinking of this one? Albert Einstein was first spotted in 1879, the year he was born. Probably by a midwife or something, over a century after Uranus was discovered and even longer after kangaroos and peanuts. I've heard baby Einstein cried a lot because he left behind some important equations on the uterine wall. This one's known as Wine or Lose. If the Washington Redskins rebranded themselves with a non-offensive red-skinned mascot, what could they be called? The Washington Chardonnays, the Washington Malbecs, the Washington Pinot Blancs, or the Washington Rieslings? Watch the clock. Player 1. This is right. Oops, this is white, which is wrong. Players 2 and 3. Chardonnays, Pinot Blancs, and Rieslings are all white-skinned grapes, but the Malbec grape is red. Although to a connoisseur like myself, Malbec is very offensive. Oh yes, I do say that was quite a burn. This one's called I Wanna Lick and Roll All Night. If Kiss singer Gene Simmons' tongue grew to the average length of an adult giraffe's, how deep into a woman's mouth could he stick it when he kissed her? About 5 inches deep, about 10 inches deep, about 20 inches deep, or about 30 inches deep? Player 2 clocks a ticking. Player 3? I think at that point it would practically be coming out the other end. Players 1 and 2? An adult giraffe's tongue is on average about 18 to 20 inches long. So that's about how deep into a woman's mouth a giraffe-tongued Gene Simmons could stick it. And if Gene Simmons' neck grew to the length of an adult giraffe's, he may not even need women anymore. Brace. Oh, you know all about the attack. Lovely. Here's your clue. Your house is made of what? What materials are their houses made from? Good luck. Three's got it! Player 3, do I smell smoke, or did you just burn those two to a crisp? Well, whatever it is, take a whiff of this.
You don't know Jack!